All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 1201. Park. So, last night I was watching Pumping Iron, right? I figured, you know what? I want to get motivated and start working out like Arnold and Lou Ferrigno and Mark Katz. There's some other people on there, but yeah, just listen to some of the stuff that he said and realize how I've been doing it wrong for the past 1,200 days. There's stuff that I kind of knew, but didn't really apply to it. So when they're working out and they do like those extra reps, right? I mean, me, I'm just casual, just do 10 no matter what. Okay, I'm done. I can't do 7 or whatever, And then, but they do like the extra 1 or 2, at least 2. Because what they say, what Arnold said, Schwarzenegger, by the way, is that extra ones where you're over your rep, that's where your muscles start to get developed. I'm like, wow. I mean, it's a simple concept, but it totally makes sense. And it's funny too. If you ever watch that movie, it's like, that dude is so funny. But it's like, a lot of people, they asked him for advice. And then, he's not going to give the regular advice to the competition. So he gives like silly things. But, that little extra effort, it's totally going to pay off. So now, I woke up really early because it's like eating all this cabbage and stuff. It's starting to give me I got to go to the bathroom, like the pain in my stomach. Okay, like sometimes you have to go to the bathroom, okay? But then this one, it's like, it feels like someone punched me in the stomach. And I'm like, oh. The good thing about it is I think it's working. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But it's like that effort on just trying to be, eating a lot of greens, a lot of fibers and stuff. So I think it's working, And then that, coupled with the fact that I'm actually like lifting, it's going to benefit me, right? So we'll see. So what I'm realizing too is I'm at a weird state of my exercise stuff. Okay. So now that I am lifting a lot more than just, walking around or just on the bike or the exercise machine, that, just the cardio stuff. It's like, with all the fat that I have, my muscles are starting to harden up underneath the fat. Which means my mobility isn't as good, like, on my lat area. It's like, when I try to like reach back and stretch, it's kind of hard. And then some of my ribs in like my lat area, it feels like I'm always pulling those muscles. But I mean, yeah, I have to stretch. But I also know that I have to keep working these sections out. So hopefully the fat around them will start to burn off. Who knows? I know that, you can't just target burning off fat, But it's when Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about how, you could sculpt your body. So I think that's what I was talking about the other day. Like, I'm not worried about like, if one side's bigger than the other or whatever right now, because, I just have all that fat. But once you are like 0% fat like those dudes or whatever it is, then yeah, you can focus on like, building one particular muscle. So building a muscle and building one particular muscle and losing fat in one particular area, they're two different things. So I don't know. It's just so weird to see just the dedication of these guys. Do I want to get that big? No, because it's just you know, I could imagine how strenuous. I mean, you have to like focus. You have to everyday thing, I think, to get that big, and then you have to eat, you know, a certain amount of calories a day. And I'm like, oh man. I mean, I eat a certain amount of calories a day anyway, but I mean, but those guys. Because I remember I was watching this other one too. See, I watch these ones so it'll inspire me to go exercise. But I remember some of these other ones where, you know, they go, and even the people that don't win, right? Those guys are still dedicating, eating like chicken breasts all the time and stuff. They have to balance the right amount of carbs to proteins. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's kind of weird, like you're just being built to be a robot. But honestly, that's not my number one priority right now in life. So I just got to look on just like, you know, what's good for me. But, you know, am I going to sculpt my body? I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, people do it, you know. They do it, they hire a trainer, or they, you know, so especially like the whole actors and stuff, right? Entertainers. Well, technically I'm an entertainer, right? But, you know, so is Rosie O'Donnell. Roseanne Barr. So, Melissa McCarthy. You know? But, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I just gotta put in the extra effort, right? This one's not a secret. It's not even a tip. Everybody knows. Whatever you do, you have to put in the extra effort if you want to get like really good results. Just like my schooling, I'm putting in way much extra effort, and so it's paying off. You know, it's awesome. I don't know why or how, but on my waist, right underneath my love handles, it feels like it's burning. I'm like, I didn't do any running. I guess everything's really connected. I guess when I'm doing this stuff, and then I'm doing the pull down and whatever, there's probably some muscle there connected. But I feel like, you know, right there, it feels really good. But I just didn't feel that in a long time. All right, there we go. Day 1201 in the books. So, you know, it's cool that I'm going every day. I'm happy of myself for doing that. But I need to put in extra effort. You know, just even the tiniest bit. One more rep. One more kid to help. You know, 30 more minutes on tutoring. It's little extra effort. That's the thing that puts you over the top. So, you know, one more hour of fasting. You know, one less French fry. Those things. It all adds up, and then the person that benefits is me. And for you, it's you. So that's the thing that I'm going to try and focus on. Just in whatever I do. Whether it's like, you know, the extra reps, or instead of, you know, 30 minutes on the bike, I'll go 40 minutes. Even 35 minutes. And then on the machine, instead of 15 minutes, go 20 minutes. I got to figure that thing out. I just got to get better. But then anyways, the reps. Instead of doing the light weights a lot, if I do, I have to do even more than just stop at 30, right? And then so things should happen, but we'll see. But I do know I need to do heavier weights. Okay, anyways, BDS day 1201. If I could exercise 1,201 days in a row, you could exercise 1,201 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Adding the extra effort.